So I think I'm staying with the Cardinals all the way. So it's still a chance. The wild card gets out of the session.
Talking to Peter Gammons about baseball, we shift to the American League. Tampa reties the Yankees for first place in the American League East. And what a story this Jeremy Hellick's has been. 3 starts, 3 victories, 7 innings. He's been spectacular. I was reading before he made his debut that Hellick could come up, make a start, but could really help the Rays out of their bullpen come September. If the Rays rotation gets healthy, do you think that Hellickson has looked so good that Tampa Bay would say, we can't take this guy in our rotation. He's going to be in the rotation the rest of the way.
That's exactly what they told me today. That they're going to need him back to pitch Tuesday in Anaheim, and then Davis back to pitch next Wednesday in Anaheim, and Hellickson's going to the bullpen. He is, I mean, I'm pretty sure he just can't believe his command of his fastball is a great changeup. He's a really good athlete. I mean, he reminds me, his stuff isn't quite as good, but he reminds me a lot of Puckles. And he could probably play shortstop in the big leagues. I mean, which is true of Mike Leake as well. And that athleticism means a lot. Hellick is really good. They plan to use him in the 6th and 7th inning a lot the rest of the way. You know, if he pitches 3 days a week for an inning or two, that takes a lot of stress off his arm.
Peter's on a few games close to the MLB Network. You know, how about the Yankees? I mean, they lose last night to Max Scherzer, who's not a bad pitcher, but it's the first time I've ever seen him. And it's amazing to me, Peter, how the Yankees have so much trouble with these guys that they've never seen before. I think they're 6-0 in their last 6 games against guys who are making their major league debut. We saw this Boyington beat them on Sunday, shut them out. With Kansas City, I mean, the Yankees just can't hit these guys. But what's that all about?
I can understand. Scherzer's got really good stuff, but when I was watching that Boyington game, and I was going, this can't be the same guy that drafted #1 in the country by mistake like 10 years ago. And it was unbelievable that he shut the Yankees down. That's one of the most, there's whatever games are, those would have been, there's no way in the world that Kansas City could win. So, I don't know, it must be that their hitters they're going through a period where they need to know something. And yet, you know, it makes Josh Beckett now 70 times in the last 5 years. I think he's got like a 70 ERA. Sorry. Although Beckett's ERA tells him he's not exactly getting pretty out right now.
What is the latest on Justin Morneau? I know the Twins won a better race last year without him, but he's been out for over a month now with concussion. Any word on when he's finally going to return to the Twins lineup?
They don't know that. I talked to Billy Smith, John Master, the other day, and said, no, the way we look at it is it's more important that he live a normal life than to watch so much of that competitive. So when he's ready, I know how Jason Bay always wants to rush back and play, hurt, not hurt. I just hope that he uses sense and caution. Because those concussions are nothing to be laughed at. I remember Jim Edmonds was talking to me about it a couple of years ago, and he said it took him over 2 years before he could drive in his car as long as 2 hours. Because he would get so exhausted. Brian Church is never the same guy after he had that concussion. So it's nothing to laugh about, nothing to sneeze, and I sometimes in this game, so you can chase a day on the field when I sit down. It's really, if he's not playing, he is a visitor, and I'm sure there's caution, but it's still really a spirit thing.
Peter, Cliff Lee, we've seen it now a couple starts in a row. But, you know, the Yankees came back and beat him up last week. Last night he closed the lead at Tampa Bay. Any concerns at all there, with Cliff since he's gone to Texas?
Well, I wondered about a lot of guys, and this said, Joe Madden said that was in the case of Neiman and Davis, it's been such a hot zone for most of the country, but he thought it was actually just a good idea to less those guys if they were to hurt as much as they just got blown out. And I think they can go through this all the time. I mean, it's great to go from Nacho pitching 9 innings in Texas, but when it's 107, is it worth it? And I think it'd be great in September. But I think he may have hit a wall of the heat a little bit. It may have affected him. I think we're going to see a few guys hit a wall right about now because of the heat up and down throughout the East Coast and the Southwest.
Well, now we have officially new ownership in Texas. Nolan Ryan, Greenberg.